democracy looks like. This is what democracy looks like. This is what democracy looks like. This is what democracy looks like. Tell me what democracy looks like. This is what democracy looks like. Tell me what democracy looks like. This is what democracy looks like. Tell me what democracy looks like. This is what democracy looks like. Tell me what democracy looks like. This is what democracy looks like. Tell me what democracy looks like. This is what democracy looks like. Tell me what democracy looks like. This is what democracy looks like. Tell me what democracy looks like. This is what democracy looks like. Tell me what democracy looks like. This is what democracy looks like. Tell me what democracy looks like. This is what democracy looks like. Tell me what democracy looks like. This is what democracy looks like. Tell me what democracy looks like. This is what democracy looks like.
This is what democracy looks like.
This is what democracy looks like.
Stretches like way back.
Thank you, ma'am. You're a true journalist.
Stop from the top. Take the bosses. Take the bosses. Chop, chop. Stop from the top. Take the bosses. Take the bosses. Chop, chop. Stop from the top. Make the bosses. Take the bosses. Chop, chop. Chop from the top. Make the bosses. Take the bosses. Chop, chop. Chop from the top. Make the bosses. Take the losses. Yeah. The rich got bailed out. We got sold out. The rich got bailed out. We got sold out. 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 Rich got. We got sold out. got bailed out. We got sold out. The rich got bailed out. We got sold out. The rich got bailed out. We got sold out. The rich got bailed out. We got sold out. The rich got bailed out. We got sold out. The rich got bailed out. We got sold out. The rich got bailed out. We got sold out. We are the 99%. 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 We are 99%. We are 99%. We are the 99%. We are 99%. We are the 99%. We are the 99%. We are the 99%. We are the 99%. We are the
'Pig's nose.
I want my money back!
Pig's nose.
Give me my money! Where are the jobs? Not for war and occupation. For jobs and education. Not for war and occupation.
And I just could you just back up a little so I can get like a little.
You can just ask that.
Okay, we want to tell you why we are here.
It's hard.
Listen up, listen up.
Mike check. Mike check.
In all its glory.
Mike check.
Mike check.
Mike check.
Mike check.
Mike check.
Mike check.
Mike check. Tell the drum to stop.
Oh, shut the fuck up.
No jobs for you. More money for me.
Mike check.
Mike check. More money. The corporations will live because we have personhood. Before we were not persons, we were just hiding in the dark. But now we'll rise and take over your country and the world.
Let's get Tom Donahue out of here. Somebody take Tom Donahue out. Hey, Ken, take this man out of here. This is Tom Donahue. Get him out of here. Okay. Get rid of Tom Donahue. Okay, here we are in front of the Chamber of Corporate Horrors. Shame. Now this door behind us is usually open.
Oh,
But
people go in
suddenly
and
the
out.
door is closed. And not only is the door closed, but there's a line of policemen that's protecting some evil inside this chamber. Serving the 1% and not the 99%.
Yeah, you cannot shoot it from
So can you hear us?
all the way down.
We have somebody here from a group called Chamber Watch. She wants to tell you why this is the Chamber of Corporate Horrors. Give a hand to Drina from Corporate Watch, from Chamber Watch.
I'm Christy Stetzer, I'm with US Chamber Watch, and I thought, we might tell you a few things that you guys don't know about this building right here.
Hold it close.
Okay, first of all, these guys are huge. They're the biggest lobbying organization in the country by a factor of 5. You know who's next? ExxonMobil. ExxonMobil. And they spend about $200 million a year to fight for a lot of things that you and I disagree with, but we'll get to that. So next, they're not who they say they are. These guys aren't the mom and pop shops. These guys aren't the mom and pop shops that are part of their local chambers. Most of the local chambers.
Telling me up. I'm putting you up.
Most of the local chambers would have nothing to do with these guys.
Slower.
That's because they don't represent small business or medium-sized business or even big business. They spend about $200 million a year just to fight on behalf of 16 different contributors.
Aim it out.
You guys can probably guess who they are. It's big financial institutions. It's Prudential, who they worked with to kill Wall Street reform. And it's groups like Pfizer that they worked with to kill healthcare reform. And it's companies like Caterpillar and Xerox who are working to ship our jobs overseas. The chamber works with them on that. Which, by the way, brings up an important point. See this big sign up here, jobs? They don't care about jobs.
Not for Americans.
Not for Americans. They don't care about jobs in clean energy or in healthcare or jobs to crack down on Wall Street. They don't care about creating those jobs.
Point it this way. Point the megaphone. Human might. Human might. Human might. Human.
They just care about providing cover to the big corporations who are doing the biggest damage to America. So if you're BP and you've just created the biggest oil spill in environmental history, the chamber's here to protect you. Or if you're a big health insurance company that's been gouging customers for years and you want to fight the new health reform laws, the chamber will go to bat for you there too. So long as you pay them enough money. Because that's how they operate. That's literally how Tom Donahue sees his job. So it's not just that they're big, it's not just that they have too much power, it's what they want to do with it. They're sitting on $2 trillion in profits right now, corporations are. Their taxes are their lowest level in 50 years. Our unemployment rate's at 9%. But they're not satisfied. They're going out for the few remaining checks that we have on their power. That includes labor unions and agencies like the EPA and OSHA and the National Labor Relations Board, and it even includes groups like mine, U.S. Chamber Watch. So these groups don't need fewer checks on their power, they need more. They need a lot more. So that's why everything that we're doing here today is so important. We're calling them out and saying, we're on to you, we get it, and we're not going to let it go on any longer. We need the chamber to be transparent. Yeah. We need them to be transparent about exactly what they're doing on behalf of these big corporations. And we need every one of you guys to help us do it. Thank you.
All right, we have a young man here who's asked to speak.
I'm not the young man.
His name is Daryl Bolden. He's from Tennessee. He's from a small business family, and he asked to say something about the chamber. Let's hear from Daryl.
My name is Daryl Bolden, and I'm from Tennessee. We came 12 hours to the Take Back the Dream conference and to this event today. My family's income has been reduced over the past 3 years by 40%. My father was a contractor who worked all his life. He went through a bankruptcy once, and he worked to build his business back, and the conservatives will say, well, entrepreneurship is the way to go. Well, I can tell you that my family were hard workers all their life, and it did not pay off for them. Today, in this unequal society, they have lost most of their income. I am suffering myself. I work at a minimum wage job in Tennessee for $7.45 an hour, and I do not trust or feel my future is secure in the middle class. This chamber does not represent small businesses. It does not represent my family. It does not represent the small business owners who are suffering all across America. When you have the top 1% who have most of the wealth and the middle class is falling and in decline, this chamber cannot claim to speak for them. This chamber only speaks for the 1%, the Wall Street banksters, the corporate imperialists, the military contractors. This chamber does not speak for middle America. This chamber speaks for only the top 1%, and we, the 99%, are sick of it.
Get that right, brother. Thank you. Thank you, brother.
Anybody else here who has a story they would like to tell about being struggling to get a business going? Come on up front and tell your story. We also want to say that there was a time when Barack Obama walked from the White House over to this building to meet with the people here. And there were a lot of people who said, okay, if you're walking over to the chamber, how about going across the street to the AFL-CIO to meet with representatives of the workers? He did not do that. So we have worker representatives here. If you would like to come forward and tell us what you would like to see this economy work like and why the chamber does not represent workers, come on forward.
There's someone coming through right now. Let's hear the man.
Come on through, let her through.
Let him through.
Where is it?
Right here.
In the meantime, we do have forms for you to fill out if you would like a job. Where are the forms to fill out for their job resumes?
Are they jobs protecting the people?
Well, you can ask the chamber what kind of jobs they have. They got a big old sign here. They say jobs. We want jobs. People need jobs. So here, if you'd like to fill out a form, it says, I need a job. Here is my resume. You can fill out the form right now, and I'm sure these nice policemen who are here to protect us, the people, will make sure these resumes get inside the chamber, right? All right, let's pass these out.
Thank you.
This Chamber of Commerce is not only bad for business, it's not only bad for the economy, it's bad for our democracy. This Chamber of Commerce pollutes our democracy with cash. It creates fake groups to support campaigns of right-wing politicians and right-wing judges. They hide their money so people don't know what they're voting, who's behind these ads. The Chamber of Commerce is corrupting democracy around this country. But if you want to learn more about this chamber, visit stopthechamber.org. We've been fighting the chamber for a long time. In fact, their law firm hired a corporate bully, a corporate security firm, to spy on us, to do cyber warfare against us, to try to corrupt our websites, to try to follow our families around. The Chamber of Commerce was behind that, trying to stop political activism from occurring in this country. The Chamber is a serious problem. We're here for a good reason, to stop this corporate bully. When we're fighting corporations, you fight the bully first. And this is the bully we got to fight. Thanks for being here. We got someone here who wants to say something.
Good afternoon, brave, bold people. Thank you for being here. My name is Diane. I live in Liberty, Maine. And I want to speak on behalf of the soldiers who put their lives on the line, who give their blood and their sweat and their bravery to this country, and then they come back to miserable conditions. They don't get the proper benefits they deserve, they don't get the mental health, they don't get the medical care, and they don't get the civilian jobs to integrate back into society. And I say we demand that.
Yes.
Thank you.
No kids.
Don't let any more go over here.
Hey everybody, my name is JD Steer. I'm from Madison, Wisconsin.
Hi, JD.
I worked on Barack Obama's campaign in 2008, and I went to work at the White House in 2009 and 10, and I say that because I left the White House to go run Russ Feingold's campaign back in Wisconsin to fight for labor rights and to fight the corruption that unites us today. Since Russ Feingold's campaign, I have joined a human rights organization, the Enough Project, and I'm here today to introduce a dear friend which is fighting for this struggle in a very different context, and I want to connect this in my introduction to him. Okay? There's a crisis going on in Congo that involves the extraction of minerals for U.S. corporations, U.S. electronics companies, and there's a handful of billionaires fighting every regulation that we could possibly fight for to improve humanitarian conditions in Eastern Congo. As U.S. citizens, as voters, as consumers of these electronics, we have to stand in solidarity with the human rights advocates for the issue in Eastern Congo. And so I'm about to call up a dear friend of mine who's written a poem that he's about to perform that talks about this very dire crisis in Eastern Congo and how it connects to the issues that unite us today. So without further ado, give a round of applause, Omi Congo.
All right.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon. Good afternoon. What's up? My name is Omi Congo. I'm a son of the Congo. They say when America sneezes, the world catches a cold. In our country, we have caught a cold, and many of us are dying. I'm going to share a true story with you all. It's called Welcome to the Congo. Every fight we have here for Americans, for jobs here, for health benefits, it benefits people across the globe. Hear the story, and let's stay involved, and let's never be silent. This is a true story. My beloved Congo, the joke of the African continent, the world's gold, diamond, and coltan mine, Rwanda's concubine. This country of mine, poisoned with the swine that is Western policy. You see, Westerners and Asians exploit the riches, but live behind gated communities with underpaid Congolese security. So they're closing the door on fractured Congolese faces with one hand while robbing her for resources with the other. And no province is safe, because even some of our own corrupted Congolese leaders are involved in this race, but even they can't keep pace in the face of our Rwandan aggressors, annexing our spirit to their sick and stricken, sinister soul, to such an extent that to now call Eastern Congo, you must dial Rwandan area codes as they toy with the possibility of introducing Rwandan currency in the East. The United Nations talks of peace, knowing full well that peace can only be attained through violence. Congolese rebel leaders becoming Congolese prime ministers can only happen through violence. Child soldiers fighting in fear of retribution on their families, joining the spread of violence. Raping my mother country and spilling her black Holton blood only continues through violence. But when I talk to you about Congolese genocide, if Western compliance, your response?
Violence!
You see, I know because I used to be just like you.
We want some of the people who filled out the resumes to come forward. Come forward, those who filled out the resumes, come on forward. Please come forward. If you need a job, please come over to here. Come forward. Not just your resume, we want you. Raise your hand if you need a good paying job. Woo-hoo-hoo! Okay, come on up front. If you need a good paying job, please come over here. Then turn around, face the folks.
Okay.
Okay, another resume here.
Okay.
Okay, ma'am, you looking for a job? You are? You looking for a job too? Okay, what's your situation?
On to K Street.
You gotta do. What time do you want to take off? I know you gotta go.
Whatever.
9.
I want a job.
Are we motion again?
I want a job. Will you take my resume?
jobs. They're overseas. They're overseas. That's where our jobs are. Where are our jobs? 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 Where are our jobs?
Sprayed him and then ran away. Oh, chicken shit. And even when we showed him his product, they said, I can't believe it. Did that.
So we're changing labor laws so that 14-year-old children can work for a minimum wage that's far less than the minimum wage of an adult.
I mean, there's no question that you're...
You're feeding all of our jobs to young kids that don't know their rights in the workplace because it's easier to keep them suppressed and not give them the appropriate wages and the appropriate compensation for working a career. Anytime I hear somebody tell me to go get a job, I feel like they don't understand. This is not America circa 1960. It's not as simple as walk out the door, in a suit, walk down the street, and go in and get a job. It's not that easy. It's no longer that easy to just go get a job. They don't exist in a way that we want them. Okay? We need real jobs. Jobs that actually give you a chance to support yourself and a chance to earn a wage and a chance to feel good about what you do in the workplace. The reason people we know today, older people have had careers for 30, 40, 50 years working at the same job because they have a sense of pride in what they do. They were treated like people in the workplace. But guess what? I'm 23 years old. I've been working since I was 16, and I've never once had a job where I felt respected in the workplace, where I felt proud to go do what I did every day. Of course I can't hold that.
When people start getting tired of speaking.
We're here at the Chamber of Commerce because the Chamber of Commerce claims that they support creating jobs. Where's my job? Let me tell you something. Where's my job? Commerce is creating today. Today, they're lobbying on Capitol Hill for a tax holiday. congressional staffers to lobby for this tax holiday. They said they're going to create jobs. You know what they did in 2004 when they got an $80 million tax holiday? They laid off 600,000 workers. 58 companies got most of the money. They laid off over 600,000 workers. The Chamber of Commerce is not in the business of supporting companies that create jobs.
Sign says jobs.
Listen, we're not anti-business. All of us know businesses in our community that pay a living wage, that care about their communities, that pay their taxes. They don't mind about it. They don't stop those taxes like Boeing and Verizon. They pay their taxes. Those are the companies that Jim Collins calls built to last. Those are the companies and community businesses that we depend on.
Excuse me, sir.
The Chamber of Commerce lobbies for a different group of companies. I call them the built-to-loot companies. Their business model is to shift the taxes off themselves onto you. It's to shift the jobs overseas. It's to shift the pollution onto your backs. The built-to-loot companies are not the ones we want to care about. No tax holidays for companies that destroy jobs. No tax holidays. That's the fight today. The fight against corporate greed has to go on. Today, the Senate introduced a bill with Democratic and Republican co-sponsors, a tax holiday for corporate tax dodgers. Don't let it happen. Keep up the struggle. Keep up the occupation. Go team!
Let me say what we have done just now. We shut down the Chamber of Commerce. We broke the police line. And I want to say thank you to the police.
With Agent Orange. I went into the VA hospital in Portland, Oregon in March of 1975, having lost 65 pounds in 2 months. I had tremors over my entire body and I was blacking out at any unspoken time. When they did the blood test, they neglected to wait for the results. They did a myelogram thinking I had neurological problems. A med student, in an effort to impress the female students, put the needle back in my spine, right through the sciatic nerve in a vain attempt to withdraw the dye, saying that it was a carcinogen and that I had enough problems. Well, he paralyzed me in that action. I spent the next 9 months in the hospital learning to walk again. In August and September of that year, I came down with active tuberculosis and was quarantined in the hospital.
In 1985, the doctors said they could not do anything more for me. I should file a disability claim with the Veterans Administration. I did so, and within a month, 10 years of medical records and all my medical records from Vietnam, 10 years before that, were all missing. I represent the Vietnam vets, the Afghan and Iraqi vets who cannot be here today. We're losing more vets to suicide than we are the war. I've had enough of this shit!
We've had enough of this shit!
Yes, we've all had enough of this shit. From the Chamber of Congress to the White House, we're not going to take it anymore.